Welcome back to another episode of On Pace with South Sound Running. I am your host, David Bruce. Hey, in this episode we're heading out to Eatonville, Washington to check out the Lynch Creek 5K and 10K. In this particular episode, we'll be hanging out with the race director Brandon Williams and two runners that have been actively participating in this race. Folks, this is going to be a great episode. This won't be the only one. There'll be some coming down the line, so look for them. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the episode.
The history of the race actually starts back in the 80s when they did a small low-key race called the Bigfoot 10K that surrounded the Eatonville Art Festival. So that race brought together the community. It obviously died out after a couple years. 2009, I started running, but I always kind of back in my mind wanted to bring together the community in an active way, build a race, and then make it a non-profit organization where I could benefit a local charity. So I got the permits, the course ready, and then in 2009 we had the first installment of the Lynch Creek 5K. And that year we benefited a local girl that was tragically paralyzed in a car accident. And each year our races raise between $2,000 and $3,000 a year. Our participant base went from 50 people up to 250, and we hope to continue to grow it more throughout the year. Community involvement for this race is really important. In a small town, you need to be able to sell the race, and in order to sell the race, you got to give back to the community by getting local businesses involved, having participants eat at their place, shop at their place, or even just having business owners themselves participate in the race is the most important. It just brings in community involvement, and it makes the community feel whole. After 4 years of directing this race, I finally feel I have enough knowledge from race directing and my own personal running experience to really dial in the race, to get it spot on to where people could come out, appreciate it, have fun. It's for a great benefit, and that to me is just very important in developing a race, is having that runner's perspective, being able to know what the runners need, where the aid stations go, course markings, and for years to come I hope that I can continue to grow and have an efficient race.
Hi, my name is Eileen Buchander, and this is my second year with Lynch Creek Runs. The first year I ran the Lynch Creek 5K, and it was my first race I'd ever ran. I had friends in the community who had convinced me to come out and try it, and I had just taken up running, so it was a really exciting event to go to. And there's women with strollers, there's walkers, there's people who are of all fitness levels that do it, and it can be really fun, just laid back experience, or you can turn it into a competition. And it's for a great cause in a small community, and Brandon does a really great job with it. Last year was my first time doing the 10K, which was a completely different experience than doing the 5K. It's a different course, but it does run along the same route as the 5K meets up with it. It's a beautiful course, and it's really nice. The whole race is fairly women dominated, so women, it's pretty comfortable to go out there and run. There's a lot of women around the community that you would be surprised how many you know, and you're all getting out there for a good reason, to get healthy, stay active. It helps with bone density, helps with cardiovascular, and it's just a great cause. It also inspired me to do the Relay for Life 5K, which has gone for 2 years now, and I'm on my third year of doing it, which is for another great cause in the community, and Brandon's really helping me out with that.
Hi, I'm Richard Ames. I've been running the Lynch Creek 5K since 2010. That was the first running of it. I got excited for it because it's a local race. I live in Eatonville, and it's fun to have one here. Another reason I do it is because Brandon's a friend of mine. Also because it's for sudden cardiac arrest. It's a great cause, and running out there is a good way to get in shape. That's one of the reasons I started doing it. I'm getting older. I didn't want to be in bad shape as I got older. This is a good way to get in shape. So that's why I run it. It's a fun course, and it's a good cause. Run the Lynch Creek.